So my whole story in art started when I first released my photography show called Agonia. Agonia, it was my initiation, my inauguration into the idea of art, of how everything just works. It's about the conception and all that, how you communicate with the public. So the series of photos taken up into a trip that I came to San Francisco. So that was my second time in San Francisco. I came here and then I felt that I really wanted to express myself and develop more feelings about expressionism, minimalism, blank spaces, perspectives and details. Really, the point is that the details make the whole difference, believe me. So what's next? What should I do next? So that came to the point when I had to come to New York, had to come to the US, had to come to San Francisco again. And so the pandemic first came and I was kind of stuck in Brazil. I could not come to the US, but so I went to Mexico City. I stayed there for 18 days, and then I started to take some painting classes. And then from these painting classes, everything just happened, because I was like, wow, I just love the mix of all of it, of these textures, of how I can express that to world, how can I show that to people. And then I started to make some sketches. That really got me very happy. I was happy. I was feeling complete, From the moment that I started to work with the paintings, I was like, wow, that's it. I could really express that how when it started, the trances. I would like to talk about the whole concept of that, about how that really started and how it ended up here and how I could really set up everything to make this really nice show. My whole show is based in 5 colors. The colors are the orange, the blue, the green, the red and the black. And I pick those 5 colors because I want to show the simplicity of the colors. I want to put them together and show you that with just simple colors, like not mixing them, not adding a lot of different colors, a lot of different paints on it, that it would call more attention. I want to use really the raw colors, So the whole thing is about what we really are doing here though lately. It's like 36 stands for infinite number in France. So I was just taught that whenever you are very busy, whenever you are tired, and whenever you think that you have a lot of things to do, that's when they say that you have 36 things to do at once. So 36, it's a number that stands by whenever you feel that you are really busy. In France, they usually say that they have a lot of other things to do. They have 36 other things to do. And so I want to bring it to the reality that we live today, when we usually assume that we are really busy, that we are really that we don't really have time to do any other thing. But I want to show that it's just a matter of how you see it. It's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of how do you deal with that, with all that. Like, oh, you have 36 things to do, but you cannot just stop and breathe and focus on just one thing. The whole thing that I wanted to bring to my show right now, it's the focus. It's putting all your effort on just one thing. And that's the most important things that we can bring to our reality right now. And I want to bring it to you the idea that everything in life, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And I don't want you to think that an end is something painful. I want to show you that if we aim to succeed in one thing, we must focus on just one thing and put the whole effort on that. I want to show that everything has a start and a middle and an end, and everything in life is about that, you know. And I don't want you to feel that sometimes you have an end because you did not accomplish what you wanted to. Putting an end in something means that maybe it's just a pause, maybe it's just a break, you know, maybe it's just that you have been working in something until this end, but it doesn't mean that you have finished your project or something else, you know. And I want to show that sometimes it is really uncomfortable, something that you are working on. And it is okay completely because it's part of the process. We have to trust the process. We have to truly believe that whenever we are working on it, will have an end. We will succeed on that. It's a matter of effort, of how much effort you were putting on that. And so I would like to say thank you for all the support, and I hope that you have a great time in this show. Thank you, guys.